Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. Yes, I have another cheesecake recipe for you. If you guys know anything about me, you know I love my vegan cheesecake recipes. If you haven't tried one of them yet, you are totally missing out. I have probably more cheesecake recipes on my blog as a category than anything else because they're just so amazing. I have definitely perfected the base cheesecake vegan recipe. And so I had been seeing the Baklava Cheesecake. I don't know if you guys have seen that kind of trending around. It's like been a thing for a couple of years now. It's not like I invented it, but I did veganize it and it is amazing. So it's like two perfect desserts come together. Whoever thought of that idea is a genius, and thank you. So baklava in and of itself is an awesome dessert, and I am going to be making mine with this maple syrup. So mine is going to be a maple walnut baklava, and I was sent this from Maple Valley Cooperative out of Wisconsin. They sent me this maple syrup and this maple sugar and asked me if I would like to try it and make a recipe and share it with you guys. Nothing like real deal maple syrup, you guys. Like, this is one thing that I would never skimp on in a recipe. It is pricey. Real maple syrup is pricey. But you can't just use like Aunt Jemima in a recipe calling for maple syrup, because like literally that's just corn syrup that's been flavored with maple. So if you really want to wow your desserts with maple, definitely use the real deal. It may seem like a big project, but I'm going to take you step by step through it, make it as simple as possible so that you guys can get this done in less than half a day. You're not spending like your entire life in the kitchen trying to put this together. My cheesecake recipe is the easiest cheesecake recipe you will ever try, and it probably is the best. So I hope you will try it. As always, the links are below this video, and let's get started.
So first, let's get that cheesecake into the oven, and you're just going to throw all the ingredients right into the food processor. The ingredients list and the written step-by-step method is at my blog at gretchensveganbakery.com, so just be sure to click the link below this video to go ahead and grab that. I have made a crust from walnuts and maple sugar with a bit of vegan melted butter, and into the cake pan it all goes. Now give that cheesecake a few good whacks on the table to release any air bubbles, then you're going to bake it in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven in a water bath for 1 hour. And in the meantime, you can prepare the baklava. You will need very lightly toasted walnuts, maple syrup, maple sugar, some cinnamon, and water to make the syrup. First, combine the maple syrup with the water, and I'm actually using some of my candied oranges from my chocolate orange truffle tart recipe and my fruitcake cookies. So I already had these oranges already, but I don't expect you to make them just for a couple of slices. So you can use fresh orange slices and the zest and the juice from an orange instead. Get it to the stove and bring it to a boil, and then let it boil for just about 3 minutes. Get the walnuts, cinnamon, and maple sugar to a food processor. And again, I'm using the candied orange, but only because I had it. Fresh zest would be beautiful here too. Process the nuts to medium crumbles and then reserve out a couple of tablespoons for the topping. Now to get your phyllo dough out, and you will only need a half a box, so just rewrap tightly the other half and save it for another project. Now here's where a springform pan comes in handy. Not for the cheesecake, but for the baklava. Since I will need to get this out of the pan in one piece, the springform pan works great. See, they do have a use, just not for baking cheesecakes. Now I've cut all the dough to fit the diameter of my pan, which happens to be a 7-inch size, and the pan is lightly greased. I'll be putting in 2 sheets at a time, and then lightly, and I mean lightly, vegan buttering up the tops. Another 2 sheets, and repeat until you have a total of 8 sheets or 4 layers of the dough. If you are liking this video so far, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that. You know what to do, and click the bell to get the notifications for when I upload another video. Now pour the nut mixture on top of that, and then just repeat that same process with the remaining phyllo dough. I want a thicker layer of pastry on the top so that you get a really nice flaky top to the baklava. That's why I only do 8 to 10 sheets to the bottom, and then the rest go for the top. Remember to cut it before baking and then into the oven with the cheesecake for about 35 minutes. It will be done before the cheesecake or maybe at the same time, but it will be golden and flaky and sizzling when you pour that syrup over top. Just listen to this awesomeness. You guys, this baklava on its own is just perfect. So if you want to skip the cheesecake, well, actually, wait a minute. Why would you ever skip cheesecake? Scratch that. That is a horrible idea. Look at this beauty. New York style maple cheesecake with maple walnut baklava. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any better than this, and it's really pretty simple to make, as you can see. So I do hope you'll try your hand at this recipe. Go ahead and grab the printable version at gretchensveganbakery.com. And of course, check out my other fantabulous desserts while you're there. I do want to take a minute to thank all my awesome patrons and PayPal peeps for being the reason that this channel is still going. You guys are the best, and I could just never say it enough, so thank you. If you think you can help for as little as $1 a month, click the link below for my Patreon page. As always, thanks to everyone for watching and for being here with me each week for the greatest vegan recipes ever. Alright everyone, that's it for me today. Until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.